Okay, so today we're going to do some breathing practices which are going to help us to breathe into all areas of the lungs. We're going to be doing that by using our hands and placing our hands on each area of the lungs. We're also going to be making hand gestures called Hasta Mudra to force the air into those parts of the lungs. And then we're also going to use nada, which is sound, when we're expelling air, making the sounds that correspond to the different parts of the lungs to help us expel even more air. And these practices are really good for helping us expand our lung capacity, increasing the circulation of oxygen and energy around the body, and also producing a really relaxing effect on the mind through deep breathing and particularly using sound. Alright, so to do this we're going to come into a seated position. So if you can, come to sit on your knees. This gives us a really straight back, perfect for allowing us to expand into all areas of the lungs from the front. If that's going to be uncomfortable, you can sit cross-legged, or you can sit with the legs out in front, or you can sit on a chair, that's fine, as long as your back is nice and straight. Alright, so firstly we're going to do something called Sparsha Mudra, which means touch. So we're going to be touching each part of each area of the lungs to help us breathe into those areas. So just to explain, we've got a lower lung, a mid lung and an upper lung. Mostly we breathe around kind of the mid-chest area quite shallowly, so we're not breathing all the way through the lungs and expelling the lungs completely. Obviously expanding the lungs is going to help us, help our health a great deal. Alright, so let's start. So we're going to start with the lower lung area. So taking the hands, placing them flat on the lower lungs, so the abdominal area, so just about around the bottom of the rib cage. Palms are flat, the fingertips are touching. And we're going to focus our mind on that area, and hopefully we're going to feel the lower lung inflate and deflate as we breathe deeply, focusing on that area. So we're breathing through the nostrils all the time. Remember trying to breathe deeply and feeling that breath through the nostrils somewhere around the back of the throat. Maybe it's a little bit noisy, that's fine. Alright, so we're going to try and do it for a nice 6 count. If you can't manage 6, that's fine. You could do that for 4 or whatever you can manage. Just trying to breathe nice and deeply and feeling the movement. Alright, closing the eyes then so you can focus your area on the lower lung area. Breathing out through the nostrils first, and then breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathing out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathing out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathing out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just releasing the hands, so hopefully you felt the lower lung area inflate as you breathed in. Alright, so moving to the mid-chest, so bringing the palms directly across the mid-chest, palms are flat again, fingertips are touching. Relax the shoulders. Have the head up, closing the eyes. We're going to focus on the mid-chest. Same again. So breathing out first. Breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Releasing the hands. So again, hopefully you felt the mid-chest rise and fall as you were breathing in and breathing out. Coming to the upper lung area now, placing the palms flat. So the fingertips are pointing towards the neck. The fingertips are also touching the collarbone. There's a kind of a fleshy area here which your palms are on top of. So focusing the area into the upper lung area, You may not feel it as much there, but it's a place where a lot of stale air can get trapped. So just try and breathe really deeply there. So closing the eyes, focusing the mind where the hands are. Breathing out first. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just releasing the hands. If you're on your knees, you might want to shake your legs out. Use a bit of circulation sitting on the knees for a long time. Or have a drink of water. And then coming back to your original position, we're going to move on and use the Hasta Mudra, which are hand gestures. And these hand gestures force the air into the different parts of the lungs. So with the thumb and the forefinger, we're making a big circle and connecting those at the fingertips. So we're creating an energy circuit, and we're telling the brain that we want to breathe into the lower part of the lungs. So this is Chin Mudra for the lower lung. So make a big circle with the thumb and forefinger. The other 3 fingers are together and straight. And then you're going to place them on top of your thighs. So the fingertips are kind of pointing towards each other, so they would make a triangle. I'll just show you. So they're on top of the thighs like this. And this hand gesture is going to force the air into the lower lung for us. I also want you to focus your mind again on that lower lung area and see if you can feel that inflate as you breathe in and out. So we're going to do the same thing now. So sitting up straight, closing the eyes, focusing the mind on the lower lung. Breathing out first. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so that was Chin Mudra. We're going to do Chinmaya Mudra now. So keeping the thumb and the forefinger together, just curl the fingers around so they're in a fist, but you've still got the thumb and the forefinger together. And then just placing your hands on the top of the thighs like that. So this is for the mid-chest, Chinmaya Mudra, forcing the air into the mid-chest area. So closing the eyes, breathing out first. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so hopefully you felt the air moving into the mid-chest there. So this time, just opening the palm, just bring the thumb into the hands and just wrap the fingers around the thumb. So you're making a fist, and then you're going to bring the fists on top of the thighs. This is Adi Mudra for the upper lung area. So this gesture will force the air into the upper lungs for us. Alright, same again, sitting up straight, closing the eyes, focusing the mind, breathing out first. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now we're going to breathe into all of the lungs. So if you keep the hands in fists but bring the knuckles together, so if you had rings on either hand they'd be touching, and then bring them in front of the navel. This is called Brahma Mudra. So this enables the air, the oxygen to move through the whole of the lungs. This is the grand yogic breath. So we're breathing through the low, the mid and the upper, and then breathing out the same way. So we're just going to take 3 deep breaths here, moving the breath through the low, the mid and the upper. And then as it's on a 6 count, you can imagine perhaps it's 2 to the low, 2 to the mid, 2 to the upper, and then out the same way, 2 low, 2 mid, 2 upper. Just try and focus on feeling the breath moving in and out in that way. Alright, so closing the eyes, focusing the mind, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just release the hands, and again, if you're on your knees, just give the legs a little shake. Loosen up, have a drink of water. So you've done quite a bit of breathing into those areas of the lungs. Some of those areas may not have had much breathing done into them. They're really good exercises or practices to do every day, maybe, to learn how to breathe into each part of those lungs and fully expand the lung capacity. Alright, so we're finally going to do the Pranayama Om. So this is where we're going to chant the sounds that correspond to the lungs. So we'll be chanting oo for the low lung area. We'll be chanting ah for the lower lung area, oo for the mid lung area, and for the upper lung area. And then we're going to join them all together at the end. So we'll be going ah, oo, and it'll run together, making a lovely Pranayama Om. So when we do this, we use the Hasta Mudra again, which I'll talk you through. And we'll do it 3 times for each area, making that sound. And then at the end, we'll use the Brahma Mudra to do the full yogic breath and make the sound Om at the end. And we'll breathe in for 6 or as much as you can manage. But then on the out breath, we make it as long as we possibly can. Ideally, it's 18 seconds, but that might be too long. But basically, you make the sound for as long as you can until you've got no breath left, which is a good thing because you're emptying your lungs completely. Alright, so let's start off with Chin Mudra for the low lung area. So that's with the thumb and forefinger together in a circle, 3 fingers straightened together, placing them on top of the thighs. So this time we're going to be breathing in for 6 if we can, and then when we breathe out we're going to make the sound ah for as long as we can, and we'll do that 3 times. So closing the eyes, focusing the mind on the lower lung area, breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Bringing the hands up now, so folding those fingers in to make fists, but keeping the circles top of the thighs. So Chinmaya Mudra, for the mid-chest area. And when we breathe out, the sound is ooh. So breathe out first. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now just placing the thumb inside of the hands, wrapping the fingers around the thumb, turning the fists over, popping them on the chest. So Adi Mudra for the upper lung area. The same again, breathing in deeply. When we breathe out, we'll make the sound So breathe out first. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bringing the hands up now to Brahma Mudra, so the knuckles are together, the hands are in front of the navel area. So this time we're going to breathe deeply and we're going to make the sounds ah, ooh and consecutively, and they're going to run together and make that lovely om. Alright, so closing the eyes, breathing out first. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just rest the hands in the lap now. Keep the eyes closed. Just let the breathing return to normal. Just notice the vibration and the resonance of Pranayama circulating around the body. Just enjoy the relaxing effect on the body and the mind. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you feel relaxed and that you've learned a few techniques to help you expand your lung capacity, help you breathe more deeply, and therefore get more energy and feel more relaxed. And you can do those practices every day, either just the hands on or with the hand gestures, or the Pranayama Om using sound. You can do those separately or together. They're just really lovely practices, so thank you very much.